photograph in which we were in love, caught in your eyes, waiting for the sunrise. I barely even knew who you were. What did you do? I didn't care, 'cause you were perfect, I swear. But somebody...
What's up, people? So we're down for a New Year's Eve hunt. We'll have a bit of a look around on this new permission again. We've only done probably that much of the field so far, like this edge here from that road. So we've still got quite a long way to go across it, so I'll catch you on that first good hole. Okay, so we've come a fair way across the field. Pretty solid 72, 75. Right, let's get the spade out. Okay, so it seems to think it's under here somewhere. Now, it definitely didn't sound very deep. Let's see if it's come out straight away. So, signal's gone a little bit jumpy and now it's out the ground, but let's have a look. There we go, look. Coin on a live dig. Can't beat it. Right, we'll have a bit of a clean up and see what we can see on this one. So, George V, I'll just spin it round. 1 penny, 1929. Not bad. Probably our second signal on the field. Right. Okay, so we're into our next fairly solid one here. Sitting comfortably around about that 25 to 30. But actually coming the other way, it's reading about 50. Started digging the spade in and then thought I'll do a full live one. It rolled a little bit further than I was expecting. Oh! So it's now a solid 65, and actually I can just see something poking out here. Guess from the size of it, it's going to turn out to be a farthing. Oh, I could be wrong, that's a ship, halfpenny. See it on the other side, so it's going to be George VI, 1940 something. We'll have a bit of a clean up anyway. Yeah, I'll have a clean up now and I'll take another picture in a second. Yeah, so although it feels tiny for the size of it, for a ship halfpenny, there it is, 1949. You can make out the ship halfpenny. And you can, although I know it's a George VI, he's the only one that had ship halfpennies. Right, we'll chuck that one in the pot and then carry on. Okay, so into our next interesting little find. So it came out and I thought it was just a blob of lead, had a bit of a wipe over. And it's definitely a guy riding a horse. Got no legs left or no head left on the horse, but the rest of it's not too bad. Always an interesting one to find. Right, we'll carry on along here, see what else is. As soon as it's come out of the hole, whatever it is, a nice solid 65, 66. So it's definitely in amongst this lot on this edge somewhere. Oh, sorry, I probably wasn't even filming that then. So not even in a clump, just sat on the floor. Trying not to rub it too much. What I'll do is I'll give it a quick spray now, see if we can work out who it is and when it's from. Okay, so it's kind of hard for you to see it on the camera, but it is a widow head. You can just see Victoria around on this bottom left hand edge here, and the year's 1900, but we'll clean it up and have a proper picture. Tell you what, let's turn it over. And you can just, if I try and get it in the light, see that, it's 1900 down at the bottom there. Right, on to that next one. Okay, so we're into our next solid signal, so I'm going to find this one live with you. It's a little bit iffy in the ground again. And now it's floating fairly solid 50 to 55 out in this clump over on this side. It seems to be, oh, that's pretty solid, somewhere right in this top section. That should have moved it, hopefully. Now that's a button, but for one of the first times ever, I think there's a nice little pattern on the front of this one. I'll try and get it to focus for you. Get it in the sunlight. Right, let's have a clean up. Okay, I won't spend too long on this one because I know a lot of you aren't overly interested in buttons, but look at that one. I've not had a proper clean up, but that's by far the nicest button I've ever found as far as buttons go. Okay, into our next cracking signal. It's such a good one that I think I'm going to do the whole 72, 75, do the whole thing live with you. So, spade's got too much mud on it to begin with, that's a good start. Seems to be under here. We may have got it with that first spade full, but let's take another one just to be safe. Stayed around the same numbers. Oh, I'll tell you what, if we get in closer here, you can just see a little something poking out this way. Do enjoy this field, you get so many different types of things. Right, it might be a little bit toasted, though I can make out something just around the edge. Right, we'll have a bit of a clean up and see if we can work out what it is. So yeah, pretty toasted, I think. It's quite muddy out here, my gloves are muddy, toothbrush is muddy, so I couldn't actually clean it that well, but I'm pretty sure it's toasted. If I had to hazard a guess, I'm going to say Vicky halfpenny. We'll have a clean up when we get back and see what we can find. I seem to be having quite good luck on some live digs today, so we're going to do this one live as well. Oh, it's gone a little bit more jumpy now. It was 66, there we go, 72, 73. Okay, let's give it a go. It seems to think under here. another load just to be safe. Quite a strange field, both ends are clay and very, very solid and hard to dig through. Well, the middle of the field's pretty wet and sloppy, so I get a nice mix today. Still saying it's in the hole. Let's see if it comes out in this lot. Still in the hole, right. Got a new toy for Christmas, so let's get that one out and see how well it works. Got the old Garrett edge digger. Suddenly seems to be a bigger signal. Definitely got it out though, that's always nice. Saves me digging a load more. So you can just see that one poking out there. Oh, that's some interesting damage. I don't normally get them come out like that. I suspect this one has been hit by something. Okay, let's have a bit of a clean up and see if we can get anything off this one. Yeah, it's just too muddy to tell at the minute. Yeah, at this rate I might do all my digs live just because I seem to get all the coins on those ones. So you can just about make it out now. George V. Oh, if I turn it around the right way up. Just down at the bottom there though, I've just made it a bit muddy. 1936. And I'm pretty sure it's a full penny, not a half penny. Right, on to that next one. Well, most typically just as I was getting back to my stuff, so all of a sudden I had two signals right next to each other. I was hoping for some sort of pocket spill, so we'll do one of them first. Oh. Is it that? That is a great big square bolt. Okay, so we're into actually what is going to be our very last find. Oh, just turn the pinpointer off and we'll move straight over. Sorry about that. Try to focus again, so we're just in here. Solid 43, so hopefully it's not going to be another bolt to finish off the year. That's what we want to see. So not quite a full spill. No, there's definitely something on that. I thought for a second maybe it was just a button. Let's give it a wipe over. Okay, so it's very sticky mud. And I've dropped my toothbrush somewhere. So I can't actually clean it that much.
I keep a photograph in which we were in love, caught in your eyes, waiting for the sunrise. I barely even knew who you were. What did you do? I didn't care, 'cause you were perfect. perfect, I swear. But somebody